has to be heard as well. You're very welcome. It's Jimmy here with you to 10 p.m. And my special guest co-presenter tonight is it's all right to call you the legendary Barry Quinn from the Portnew Market Garden. Is that right, Barry?
That's a first.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's great to have you here because the Portnew, and we've lots to talk about, Barry, tonight, because you're not just a market garden that you grow vegetables and have a massive social media following, but you're also, I suppose, a musician.
Yeah.
So, like, for people who are listening and who may not know, like, who is Barry Quinn?
So I'm a Portnew man. I'm a market gardener. I started a garden down there 5 years ago, and it's been going from strength to strength. And I took up social media a couple of years back, and it sort of snowballed to the point where now I have, across several platforms, over 1 million followers.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's great. It's opened up a lot of avenues for me. Here we are, sitting with Jimmy Stafford on Highland Radio.
yeah. And if you just joined us, I was just saying, he wasn't boasting, but he said, Brian Tuberty just have to follow me on Instagram. And Danny Minogue as well. He was messaging Danny Minogue this morning because, with Danny, you're not boasting about that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm having the crack.
Yeah,
it's crazy, like.
But the power of social media, Barry, which we'll talk about as well later on from yourself. But you also have a band, which is the Duck Street Jam Band.
That's right, yeah. Duck Street Jam Band. It's been a journey with them.
Yeah.
10 years now next year together.
And I was saying, I can't believe Paul McDevitt's going to be texting and saying, why haven't we had these guys on Monday night sessions? And I've been looking around for you and trying to find you, and then I met you a few weeks ago and you said, I'm in the Ducks. You were chatting about playing up in the Harcourt at the All-Ireland final. And I said, is that you? And I said, all of a sudden it clicked together. Here was the Market Garden boy with the soap, and then he's in the band as well. And I said, right, we have it sorted now. And then I cornered you and said, will you come up and play a few tunes? I'll not play it because somebody on Instagram said, I hope you're going to be playing tonight. But Barry's not playing. You're selecting a load of music.
Yeah.
And you're going to tell us why you selected it in some cases.
Yeah.
And the reason. So, do you know what? We won't drag out this conversation because I think we love to get into a bit of music first. And I suppose what we also is give us your first choice, which is of music.
All right. So this song has been in my life for many years. I started playing music when I was 19 years old, and above all songs ever, I've played this song more than any other song.
Wow.
And this is by the Waterboys, and it's the Fisherman's Blues.
And it's just when you just picked it up from an early age and says,
yeah, I always loved. I strummed away at the guitar. Never went to any lessons or anything. I wouldn't call myself a very good guitarist. I play rhythm, and I'm the lead singer in the band. I play with some fantastic musicians in the band. Yeah. They back me up. I don't need to be a great musician, but I love going out and playing tunes, and the main thing is to get people dancing. And we do that regularly. And
this one would be one of those.
This is always on our set because it people love this song. It's just one of those classics that everybody knows, and it goes down well, and we love playing it, and I love singing it.
It's a great one to kick off the show with. It's Fisherman's Blues. It's the Waterboys, and this is Barry Quinn, the Portnew Market Garden, first choice of music. Enjoy.
I wish I was a fisherman. At the heart of every successful business are highly skilled and talented people. That's why at Skillnet Ireland, we know that every skill counts. Whatever sector your business operates in and whatever skills you or your business needs, contact one of our 70 SkillNet business networks for training and development that's industry-led and can improve your business success. Visit skillnetireland.ie for upskilling and reskilling supports to develop your team. Skillnet Ireland is a business support agency of the Government of Ireland.
It's colourless, it's odorless, it's hard to detect. So carbon monoxide deserves your respect. It can kill you stone dead in just 3 minutes flat. And if you don't believe me, ask me dear Uncle Pat. Thanking you. Coal, turf, oil, gas, even wood, any fuel can harm. So get yourself a carbon monoxide alarm, or you might just wake up dead.
You'll get a fright when you hear this scarily good Halloween deal from Mace. Drop into your local Mace store and pick up a Cadbury Dairy Milk Caramel Nibbles sharing pouch for only €2. That's a Cadbury Dairy Milk Caramel Nibbles sharing pouch for only €2. Have a spooktacular Halloween from everyone at Mace. Mace, going the extra smile. Offer available 28th to 31st of October in participating stores while stocks last.
Yeah, Mace going the extra mile. I don't know what happened there, Barry. I think my headphones came out of something. But anyway, I'm only hearing you in one ear, but that's okay. It's just a strange one, isn't it, for a headphone like that? Anyway, we're back, and it's Barry Quinn, my special guest co-presenter from the Portnew. Barry, that was a great start, Fisherman Blues, wasn't it?
Great tune.
Some tune, yeah. When you hear it, there we go. There you are now. Brilliant tune. Tell us a bit about before we get into music, the Portnew Market Garden. What is that concept, and how did it all start?
So back in 2020, it was actually during COVID. We were locked down, and I was always a backyard hobby gardener for the 4 years previous. I moved back to Ireland from Australia in 2016, started really gardening and really got a love for it. And then in 2020, we were locked down, and I decided to take a leap. And I went to my uncle, who owns a small plot of land that my father grew up on, and I made an agreement with him. I just went head first into starting a project that I would love, and it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. Yeah. So I'm a grower now. I grow vegetables for my community, and it's really great.
And obviously pure organic as well.
Yeah, so absolutely zero synthetic chemicals and all natural fertilizers, and work with nature. Build nature, protect biodiversity, and yeah, it's about building soil. And I think it's maybe the way farming used to be, and we kind of got lost in the last couple of generations with the introduction of synthetics and that. But there's people like myself who are bringing it back, the way it used to be.
And then the idea of the social media bit. Well, how did that start at the same time, or?
So I initially started the social media pages to show people that I have a garden here, and I'm going to be growing and hopefully selling these vegetables. So it was about getting my name out there.
Yeah.
I soon realised that people were really interested in it, and they were interested to see what I do, how I grow, and maybe take information from that. And then I started to make videos about food systems in the world, and the one that really kicked things off was I was holding a scallion in my hand in the garden. I said, think of this, that tonight when you're eating your dinner, that there's a shortage of scallions in Ireland at the moment, and the reason is because there was a hurricane in Mexico.
Wow.
Because 85% of scallions in Ireland come from Mexico.
Oh my God.
And that really kind of triggered people thinking, wow. And so I had this information that I knew, and I thought, well, people want to know this, so I started sharing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it just went from strength to strength, and people really got on board. And fast forward a couple of years, and here we are.
I know you've nearly 1 million followers between the platforms.
I do, yeah.
And that must be just a full-time job in itself, trying to manage that, I'd say.
It's pretty hectic, especially like a garden is very demanding.
Yeah.
And throw everything else into young kids and a
wife.
And a beautiful wife. I got to mention her. I get in trouble if I didn't. But yeah, no, it's a labour of love, the gardening, and the social media is an outlet and a platform for me to actually kind of, I feel like I can make a significant difference in the world by encouraging people to think differently about food.
Brilliant. Brilliant. So there's we'll come back to, because people have asked me, can you visit the Market Garden? No, you can't. And the gates are locked, so don't try and...
The gates are locked.
Brilliant. Listen, choice number 2 of your fabulous selection of music tonight. Tell us a bit about it.
So this is, you'll go a long way to get as talented a songwriter and guitarist together. Such a a real an Irish voice that I just can't stop listening to. I love listening to all his tracks, and it's Paul Brady, and this song is just another one of his classics, and it's The Lakes of Pontchartrain.
Is it one you'd play as well, or is
No,
it
I would never take on a song like that.
Yeah.
It's just too much. He's the talent to do it, and we'll let him do it.
Beautiful song. This is choice number 2 from Barry Quinn, the Portnew Market Garden. This is Paul Brady and the Lakes of Pontchartrain.
I bid New Orleans adieu, and I took the road to Jacksontown, my fortune to renew. I coursed all foreign money, no credit could I gain, which filled me heart with longing for the lakes of Pontchartrain. When I stepped on board of a railroad car beneath the morning sun, I rode the roads till evening, and it laid me down again. All strangers there, no friends to me, till a dark girl towards me came, and I fell in love with a Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. I said, me pretty Creole girl, me money here's no good, and if it weren't for the alligators, I'd sleep out in the wood. You're welcome here, kind stranger, our house is very plain, but we never turned a stranger out on the banks of Pontchartrain. Well, she took me into her mommy's house, and she treated me right well. The hair upon her shoulders in jet black ringlets fell, to try to paint her beauty, I'm sure 'twould be in vain. So handsome was my Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. Well, I asked her if she'd marry me. She said this could never be, for she had got a lover, and he was far at sea. She said that she would wait for him. True, she would remain till he'd return to his Creole girl by the lakes of Pontchartrain. So fare thee well, me bonny own girl, I never may see you more, but I'll ne'er forget your kindness in the cottage by the shore, and at each social gathering a flowing glass I'll drain, and I'll drink a health to me Creole girl by the lake.
Oh, Barry, that's beautiful, isn't it?
Beautiful song, absolute classic.
And again, it's one of those ones I played it from time to time, but you know, the playlist, there's so much to play in Irish music, but when somebody comes along and plays suggested like that, it's the whole production is excellent. Barry Quinn, song number 2. Paul Brady. Hello to Brian Letterkenny. Good to hear you back, Jimmy. Very interesting co-presenter and continued success to his enterprise. There you are now from Brian in Letterkenny.
Thanks, Brian.
Looking for Beautiful Affair by Stockton Swing or any artist. You know what? After I kick Barry out, or sorry, after Barry leaves the studio, I should say, we'll be playing more Irish music later on, Brian, and we'll try and sneak in that Beautiful Affair by Stockton Swing. If you just joined us, it's Barry Quinn from the Portnew Market Garden, who's my special guest co-presenter tonight, all the way from Portnew. Hey, Barry, it's a massive bedrock of music over that part of Donegal, isn't it? You know, when and again, me and Paul have discussed this over the 10, 11 years we do Monday night sessions, and it's only over the last probably 2 or 3 years we've started reaching into South Donegal. And what I mean by that is through the Gap and Ballyshannon and your area, Portnew and Kilcar. It seems to be so many bands and musicians down there.
Yeah, it's not hard to find musicians our way, all right, yeah. You go through Donegal town there, like on a Saturday night, and there's any amount of music available here, there and everywhere. Even down our way now, in the summer months, it's great, you know.
Yeah.
We do a lot of gigs locally, and it's great fun. People come out in their droves. People love live music. They just want to get out and about and hear it.
And it seems to be back bigger than ever, I think. You know, when I look at the gigs that are out there, they're selling out now really fast, especially Irish bands.
Yeah.
Do you know? And you can
great.
see it, and even at a local level. You see bands, you said in the summer, people are attending gigs and they're actually attending to listen as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Sure, people have they connect with music. It's the same as myself. You have that connections and the memories, and see all the different events they had here in Letterkenny and the big tent here.
That's right.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's people are flooding back to that sort of a scene again, so it's great.
Yeah, they are, the summer sessions. And tell us your own band. Tell us a bit about that.
So Duck Street Jam Band, there's 5 of us in the group. There's myself. There's a younger guy called Colin McDevitt. He's an incredible musician. Kenneth Doherty plays the piano. And then we've got Eamon the Rock on the drum kit. And then we've got percussion and blues harp, Aidan McCall. And we got together. It's our 10-year anniversary next year.
Wow.
And we're going to be doing something special. We haven't decided
next year.
Next year, yeah, 2026.
Because I have you booked in now for next year for Monday night sessions. So we might tie that in as well.
It'd be nice.
You know,
we could do that.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
Yeah, so it's great. I love it. It's not a job. It's purely 5 lads going out, making music, having fun, and really, really genuinely enjoying ourselves. And anybody that knows us or sees us playing music know that we all have smiles on our faces, and we're having fun. We never have them silly band arguments that some would have. You know, we don't have a crossword between us. We just want to make people happy and go out dancing.
And you how did you get that gig in Dublin then, playing in the Harcourt after the All Ireland? Was that through?
Because we're the Duck Street Jam Band, Jimmy.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I know. We got the call after the semis. The phone. We were actually doing a gig in Letcher at the Letcher Festival there at McCaff's, and the phone rang just before we went on stage and says we're looking for 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday, and before we even asked what our plans were, we all said, yeah, we got to do it. So we dropped everything and we made our way to Dublin. Oh, what a weekend it was.
Brilliant, yeah.
It was incredible.
I was in that hotel that night. I don't know how I didn't see you because it's such a big and like it was. No, I have to say, you'd swear Donegal had won the All Ireland.
I
that
know.
night, and, I've never seen a crowd like it.
It was a special night. It was tough at the start. I says to the boys, how are we going to do this? Like, how are we going to try and lift people's spirits? Because it was so disappointing.
Yeah, it was.
But we said we're going to do our thing and we're going to play it like it's a gig and get people up and going again. And geez, by the end of the night, we had the place just absolutely lifting. And one of the funniest things happened down the front. 2 Kerry lads were in the middle of a sea of Donegal, 2 young Kerry lads.
Yeah.
And I said on the mic, there's 2 boys from Kerry down here down the front. And everybody started booing. And I says, hang on a second here. We're not going to boo these guys. We're going to get them up here on the stage. And we got them up and they sang This Is My Homeland with us. And they put the 2 hands up and swayed the whole way through. It was really, really great. Like, everybody sang their heart out for that moment. The hairs were on the back of my neck. Like, it was just, it was magic. Even though we lost, it was one of those special moments like you, as a musician in a band, you'll never forget.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. Yeah, it's great. Listen, lots more to talk about. I love this third choice. Tell us about it.
I can't remember what I told you I was doing.
You're doing the Van Morrison.
Oh yeah, so this is a tune. This is great because this ties in with the Duck Street Jam Band. I love playing this song with the guys. I didn't know this until I started playing in the band. This song, Kenny Doherty, the piano man, introduced me to this number because we do a lot of blues music in the band, and this song really showcases all the members of the band because it gives the piano man time to play his bit and the guitar player and Aidan on the blues harp too. And I always say to the boys, give two rounds each. Kenny's always telling me, don't do too long of a song, because he would also want to drag it out, but I love keep going. We do like 6-7 minutes. The boys playing away, and it's just one of those absolute classic songs in my head that I just, if it comes round to it in the band on a night out, I says, this is an easy choice. We're going to play Going Down Geneva.
Wow, I haven't heard this. This is
a great tune.
Van Morrison, Going Down Geneva from Barry.
On down Geneva, give me your helping hand. I'm going down Geneva, give me your helping hand. You're not easy, baby, living on the extra plan. Down on the bottom, down to my new pair of shoes. Down on the bottom, down to my new pair of shoes. I'm down by the lakeside, thinking about my baby blue. Last time I played a gig in Salzburg, outside in the pouring rain. Last night I played a gig in Salzburg, outside in the pouring rain. Flew from there to Montreux, yeah, my heart was filled with pain. All right. Look out my window, back at the way things are. Look out my window, pane, back at the way things are. Just wonder how did things ever get this far? Vince Taylor used to live here, nobody's ever heard of him. Vince Taylor used to live here, nobody's heard of him. Ain't that a shame? Just who he was, just where he fits in. All right, oh.
How are things? How's the family? How are you? How can I help?
When it comes to supporting people living with dementia, it starts with asking how. Because how is a small word, but this social connection makes a big difference. So if you know someone affected by dementia, check in with them and learn more about how you can help build dementia-inclusive communities at understandtogether.ie from the HSC.
A seesaw, a staring contest, a high five? Some things are hard to do on your own. In business, becoming more sustainable can be one of them. That's why Bank of Ireland has introduced the Sustainable Business Coach. This free digital platform gives you guidance, support, and a practical plan to help you take your next sustainability steps. To get started today, search Bank of Ireland Sustainable Business Coach. Bank of Ireland is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
The Butt Drama Circle, in association with Highland Radio, proudly presents the Ballybuffet and Stranorder One-Act Drama Festival 2025. Join us for 2 unforgettable nights of live theatre on Friday, October 31st and Saturday, November 1st at the Ballard Arts Centre, Ballybuffet. Tickets are priced at just €15 per night or €25 for both evenings. Book now at ballardartscentre.com or call the box office on 074 91 31840. The Ballard Arts Centre, because live is better.
You're listening to Jimmy Stafford.
And you're also listening to Barry Quinn, the Portnew Market Garden. Great music, says Kevin Dunleavy. Great music choices, Barry. Great show as always, Jimmy. You have to go and see the Duck Street Jam Band. Brilliant. I absolutely will, Kevin. And they are coming up in, we've agreed, contracts are being finalised, but probably January, February, I'd say we'll have you. And then there's a big thing in the summer which we can't talk about, but we might have you back up again for that as well, Barry, all being good. But I think you're thinking of performing that Van Morrison one for us on the... We won't give away, but that would be unbelievable inside the studio to have you jamming that out. It would just be incredible to see it. So the Duck Street Jam Band, really looking forward to the summer of 2026.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Come here, tell us, here we are, look, there's somebody, who's this, Darren Bootburk. We actually, I don't know if he was listening, we played Donegal Has It All after 8. He says, sounding great, lads, some great nights with that man.
Yeah,
and
we've had some nights, I tell you.
And he goes, P.S. himself and Grace are in Letterkenny on the town. We're about afterwards. And he says, I'm buying, lads. That's brilliant.
Jesus. He's plenty of money too.
He's gigging 7 nights a week.
I know. He's swimming in it. We've had some crack through the years playing music and that. We went to the Father Ted Festival out in Inishmore a couple of years back. We were playing at it. He came with us. He was playing with us.
No way.
God, it was some crack. I don't think we're going to be invited back.
He's a great artist, in fairness to him as well. 20 minutes to 9 p.m. on... He co-presented here as well.
He did.
Darren, and all these little streets and townlands were coming up in his vocabulary of down in Portnew way. I was like, oh my God, this is like another world down there as well. But so tell me, going back to the soap question or the soap scenario, how did that come about then?
Yeah, we started getting into soap this time last year. I always was sort of into that natural product sort of thing in recent years, and I started making our own soap. I wasn't doing it very well. It was a poor enough effort, and I've been making my own deodorant for about 10 years. And so we decided to make a leap and go into this, and we started producing our own soap for sale, and it's just taken off. We're shipping it all over the world, and we're just branching out into retail outlets now. We have 10 shops in Donegal at the moment, and we're only scratching the surface really, and it's been really well received. Without blowing my own horn, it is a beautiful product.
Yeah.
It's all natural ingredients. We didn't cut any corners. It's what I'm all about. It's we don't use any sort of fragrances or synthetics or anything like that. There, it's all natural.
I brought one to Cork actually. When I mentioned
you brought it to Cork,
I didn't. And actually, I brought it to my sister-in-law, right? Because I met you in Ramelton, and I gave her one of them, and she had just followed you on Instagram.
Oh, wow.
And I arrived at it, and down to my brother, and I said, "This is lovely. I was somewhere today," and she, I can't believe it. I just followed him on Instagram, and she was looking at the sofa. So
It was meant to happen.
it was meant to happen. Yeah,
Very
so
good.
it's brilliant. So it's another success story.
Yeah, it's
And
great. I could never have imagined how successful it was.
Yeah,
It has been in the last, as I say, it's only 8 months that really since we started selling, and I'm so grateful to people. We've had incredible support from the people of Donegal, especially. You know, we're shipping all over the world, but Ireland is our biggest market, and Donegal is really fantastic. So if anyone's listening that has, you know, supported us in any way, I really, really want to say thank you so much.
There's a great plethora of Donegal products in the market at the moment.
Oh,
too. When you look
outstanding.
At, Love Donegal, and I think hundreds of millions of people saw it worldwide. But when you look at the people, the entrepreneurs, the local small businesses, the 1, 2, 3 person operations that are, it's incredible to see what's coming out of the county, and and the word is, and I think when you look at people like you were talking about, some of your followers who are spreading that news as well. We look at Jessica down Kilcarway, isn't it?
Sarah Jessica Parker, yeah.
I mean, again, she just puts up something and
I know,
click your fingers.
I need to get a hold of her.
If anybody has any contacts with Sarah Jessica Parker, you can text us here or just put her via Barry's way on the, here. My headphone is gone again, and it's like I'm about to fall into a swimming pool. You know, one of your ears is blocked.
Oh, yeah.
Well, listen, this next song, this guy is just incredible, isn't he? He's tell us a bit why you picked the song and the artist as well, Barry.
Well, this artist has been on the scene now a good few years, and you know, he's just got one of the most incredible voices for singing Irish music. And it was about a year ago, I was after finishing the gig, and I was sitting with a good friend of mine, Paul Barrett. He might be listening, and Paul says, "You should listen to this song." And it's an absolutely moving rendition of "In My Father's House" by an absolute incredible singer, Garage McCarthy.
And he was up here in summer sessions this year. You talked about. He was met him. He came up, a lovely. I think he's getting married soon as well. But he's doing massive worldwide. He's traveling worldwide, and his following as well is incredible.
He's doing great. He's doing great stuff.
He
has the powerful voice, and he sings with so much heart. And you know, it's easy to resonate with that when you have that sort of heart and love behind the music. So you know, he deserves all he gets.
So this is another choice from Barry Quinn. This is "In My Father's House" when I was young, from the brilliant voice of Garrod McCarthy. Have a listen.
The gable wall is all that's left now. The old thatched cottage has fallen down. I dry my eyes as I fondly remember days of long ago when I was young. In my father's house we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but music there was plenty of. My mama hummed old melodies, and we all sang along. In my father's house when I was young. Come the time when I am older, and my own children are reared and gone, I wonder then, will they fondly remember the days of long ago when they were young. In my father's house a smile will greet you at the door, a friendly word weary travelers there was welcome for, and at night time neighbors rambled in and might stay till 12 or 1. In my father's house when I was young, the years have past, and times are changing. The rambling house is almost gone, but still I hear the laughter of children, just like long ago when I was young. In my father's house we were poor but rich in love. No TV, but good times there were plenty of. We made the best of what we had, and we sang a happy song. In my father's house when I was young. In my father's house when I was young.
Yeah, beautiful. That's Garrod McCarthy. If you haven't heard his voice, check him out. I was saying to Barry, he's a rasp on that voice, which is incredible, isn't it? And
Yeah, powerful.
He played in Donegal Town a few weeks ago, actually. I saw him. I think it was in the Abbey Hotel he played. He's doing that tour at the moment as well. But what a beautiful tune. If you're tuned in, thanks for... All right, lads, Connell here from the Ducks. And he says, definitely won't be invited back to Ted Fest after that. There you are now. That's sorted. And
we're not going to go into that.
No, and good man Barry from all the McGills in Portnew.
Ah, very good.
Do you know who they are?
Oh, of course.
What are they?
A couple of the younger bucks have been helping me in the garden through the years.
Is that a bar? No, McGills.
No.
It's actually the McGills.
They are the McGill family. Yeah.
That's McGill's in Portnew.
Great people. They live beside the farm.
Oh, lovely.
Right beside us.
Help you out as well. Thanks for texting in. And we're looking forward to getting a visit down someday. I know you've the gates closed, but we'll jump the gate.
No, well, I'll let you know now that actually in the summer months we do have open days.
Oh, do you?
And you can find them on the website, portnewmarketgarden.ie. They sell out pretty quick. So when we start announcing them, get on board.
Yeah.
Might give you a pass.
Your brother said it's not a bad show, did he?
What's that?
Was your brother saying it's not a bad show tonight?
Oh, he's just text saying he's really enjoying it, yeah.
Oh, that's really good. Don't go away. Quick ad break. We've got a cracker coming up after this.
At Specsavers, we've got hearing devices that can stream music or movies. Ones that are good in crowds, rechargeable battery ones that are good at home, ones that are good in the great outdoors, ones that connect to phones, ones that fit in your ear, ones that fit over your ear, ones that fit in wherever you happen to be. We've even got ones in our advanced range that use AI to make speech sound clearer. And they're all available at great Specsavers prices. So book a free hearing check today. Terms and conditions apply.
Attention Donegal, Derry and Tyrone. PD Bathrooms and Tiles are proud to unveil our newest and most stunning showroom in Lisfannon Business Park, Buncrana. Located right opposite the Northwest Golf Course, we offer unbeatable quality and incredible value. For 30 years, we've been the experts in total refits, stocking and serving as the sole agent for many top brands. Visit us today and transform your space with the finest bathroom and tile solutions. Telephone 93 95 884. PD Bathrooms and Tiles, where excellence meets value. Lisfannon Business Park, Buncrana, F93H10F.
Our McCullough Jewellers in Letterkenny are synonymous with fine jewellery, quality watches and giftware. With stores at Main Street, Letterkenny and the Letterkenny Shopping Centre or online at ourmccullough.com. You can choose from their quality product range in a relaxed atmosphere, and their sales staff will be happy to help you make the right choice whatever the occasion. Our McCullough Jewellers, making moments magical for generations.
Every visit to the Virgin Media Playhouse brings amazing offers. Like 500 meg superfast reliable broadband for just €35 a month for 12 months. And that's just for starters. Discover more limited time offers at virginmedia.ie. Switch today. Virgin Media. It's playtime.
Subject to location and availability. T's and C's apply. New customers only. 12-month contract. €70 thereafter. Activation fees apply. See virginmedia.ie.
Here at Braden's House to Home Interiors, Moville and Bridgend, we stock recliner and fabric suites, dining tables and chairs, beds and mattresses, curtains and rugs, and don't forget our large flooring department stocking carpet, vinyl and laminate flooring. We can't be beaten on price or quality and give a weekly delivery service to Donegal, Derry and Strabane not to be matched. So call on today to Braden's House to Home Interiors, Moville or Bridgend for all your home furnishing needs.
You're listening to Jimmy Stafford.
You are indeed, and you also listen to Barry Quinn from Portnew Market Garden, who's my special guest co-presenter, and join the conversation about all things music and gardening and all that sort of stuff. Hey, I must ask you a gardening question because I saw a video. You know, I have a polytunnel, right? So at the moment, I saw you did lettuce seeds. Is that what you're planting at the moment, or what else would you? Well,
it wasn't
it's
lettuce.
Not a gardening program now, but just 30 seconds. Or.
It's an Oriental salad leaf that grows real well in the winter. It's frost hardy.
Oh, very nice.
And it'll grow. I mean, not very fast, but you'll have greens throughout the winter with them, especially in the polytunnel. Perfect environment for them.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. So you plant a load of that now, and you'll be selling that then, obviously.
Yeah, the stuff I plant out now this week will be sold around mid-December to Christmas time.
Oh, very nice. Yeah, I saw that. And where do you source those seeds from? Different countries, or where?
I use different suppliers.
Yeah.
Throughout Europe, because you can buy. I buy in bulk, like you know.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Yeah, all organic seeds.
And come here, tell me, what's the best video you put up? Like what have you put up that's got a reaction that you didn't expect? I know in the early days you talked about the spring onions, but
so I done a video last year, and it was talking about dandelion and the benefits of it and how we shouldn't be spraying it with weed killer. We should be embracing it for its health benefits. You can eat every part of a dandelion, root to flower, and they offer different benefits for different parts of the body. And I just spoke about that for 2.5 minutes, and it's got nearly 10 million views.
Wow.
It really struck a chord with people that were just had no knowledge on they just went out and dug them out of the lawn and sprayed them. We were kind of told we must kill this flower. It's not I don't consider it a weed, although people just want them out of the way. I think you kind of need to embrace nature, and every plant has a part to play in the world, and dandelion happens to be an incredibly beneficial and special plant.
Wow. And where did you learn all this stuff? I didn't ask you, did you study this in college?
No, I didn't know. I started reading when I was living in Australia about growing food production, horticulture, and I just read and read. And when somebody asked me that, do you study? I says, I learned at the University of Google.
Yeah.
All the information's
hold
there.
that, because we want to get this song in before Newsline, but
Yeah.
really enjoying Barry interview, all the Westmead Fallons and the wider family listening in.
We were down there last weekend playing in a pub in
yeah.
Castletown Gagan, and a shout out to Castletown Gagan. They won the county final there on Monday past.
That's mad. That's brilliant. So hello to the Westmead Fallons, and thanks for listening to Highland Radio. Listen, get this song in before the news, your next song, because I want to get as much as we can.
2001, I was at Slane, and it was Coldplay, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and U2. And myself and Conal Hearn from Red Alert got in to the pit in front of U2, and we watched. And this song stuck in my memory. It's With or Without You.
Wow. Karen Gallagher says, he is something. That man needs a job in Highland. There you are. That's Karen Gallagher.
How are they paying?
We're heading for this News 9. Come back. Barry's going to stay on after 9 for another few songs for us as well. It's Jimmy Stafford with my special guest co-presenter Barry Quinn, Portnew Market Gardener. Thank you for listening. Have a listen.
See the stone set in your eyes. See the thorn twist in your side. I'll wait for you. Sleight of hand and twist of fate. On a bed of nails she makes me wait. And I wait without you. With or without you. With or without you. Through the storm we reach the shore. You give it all, but I want more. And I'm waiting for you. With or without you. With or without you. time. The body bruise she got me with, nothing to win and nothing left to lose. And you give yourself away, and you give yourself away, and you give, and you give, and you give yourself away, with or without you, with or without you. I can't live with or without you.
That is a powerful tune, and you were in the pit for that as well, Barry, back in whatever. Paul McDevitt says, great radio, Jimmy, listening to Barry, some stories and great choices. There's a compliment for you if ever there was one.
Yeah, thanks so much.
I'm looking forward to the band coming up in the new year, Paul, and they're going to have some session with us here in Highland Radio. Michael Cavan in Greencastle said, hi Jimmy, is he a customer for the Visalis plant? And free, of course. Oh, you got to get one of those.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I tell you, Barry, you will absolutely love the Visalis. We're going for the news at 9. Barry has more music lined up for us after 9. Don't go away, have a cup of tea and come back to us, because you're going to love the next couple of choices. We're going for the news at 9.
It's 9 o'clock. Good evening. I'm Cliona O'Dwyer. The bodies of 2 more Israeli hostages have been released by Hamas. The group is facing continued pressure to locate and return the remains of 13 others, as per the ceasefire deal. It comes following a deadly Israeli attack on northern Gaza earlier this week, in which at least 100 Palestinians were killed. Professor of International Politics at UCD, Scott Lucas, says the ceasefire has clearly failed.
Israel's line is, we did this in response to an Israeli soldier getting killed in a clash down in southern Gaza. Hamas is claiming it didn't have anything to do with it. We need to call this what it is. This is simply an ongoing conflict where people are periodically going to get killed. It's not even a fragile ceasefire. I mean, it just is not a ceasefire.
In the UK, Andrew will no longer be known as a prince. Britain's King Charles has begun the formal process of stripping his style, titles and honours to become known instead as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. He's also leaving his Berkshire mansion, and Charles will privately fund his new Sandringham home. Andrew's been under pressure over his relationship with the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. He's always denied wrongdoing. Here's royal commentator Alistair Bruce.
The initial move to put the titles beyond use has been deemed by public reaction to be not sufficient. And I'm sure that however much a brother wants to look after a brother, it is quite clear that in the business of kingship, more needed to be done.
The devastating impact of Hurricane Melissa has prompted fresh concerns about climate change in the Caribbean. At least 29 people were killed when the worst hurricane ever recorded in the region brought winds of up to 300 kilometres an hour. Irish woman Orla Kilbride and her family live in Jamaica. She says the frequency of the storms is becoming a worry.
We're concerned that the island only went through a hurricane last year, about 16 months ago, July of last year, Hurricane Beryl. Again, it absolutely walloped the south coast, and it's pretty unprecedented for a country to have to deal with a hurricane year upon year.
A new comprehensive report suggests this country and Canada increase the number of direct flights between the two countries in order to boost tourism revenue. The Conference Board of Canada Studies says a lack of direct flights and Canadian carriers means there's unrealised potential. It's one of a number of services the report recommends capitalising on, including life sciences, biotechnology and IT. Junior Foreign Affairs Minister Thomas Byrne says this country is taking steps to diversify trade.
With the uncertainty around the world, it is really, really important
and we try to bring certainty for business, because what that means is business can prosper, but most importantly, there are jobs then provided for people who work in the various industries that have done well. And we think there's more potential to develop the Canada-Ireland trading relationship to the benefit of people on the ground.
Homeowners have till the end of next week to revalue their property and indicate how they will pay the tax. Over 1.5 million people haven't filed their local property tax valuation. 550,000 returns have been filed to date, with many people concerned the tax will have increased significantly due to inflation. Revenue says most will only go up by around €20 to €30. Charlie Weston, personal finance editor with the Irish Independent, says Saturday is set as a guide day for doing the valuation.
By this Saturday, you need to have a valuation, an updated valuation for your home, because the last time your property was valued, it was 2021, and by God, prices have gone through the roof since then, if you excuse the bad pun there. The average increase is about 36%, but look, it's even higher in, say, Galway. Since 2021, prices are up 43%, Kerry 40%.
Gardaí are seeking help in tracing a missing teenage girl in Dublin. 14-year-old Summer Wheelock is missing from Fairview since yesterday and was last seen around 12:15 p.m. Summer is around 5'5" tall, of medium build, with blonde hair and hazel brown eyes. She was wearing a black crop top, black leggings, a black furry jacket and red and pink Adidas runners. That's your news at 9:04.
Shower, teeth, clothes, coffee, keys, car, drive, work. Shower, teeth, clothes, coffee, keys, car, drive, work. Shower, teeth, clothes, coffee, keys, car, drive, truck! You never know what's coming. Slow down on rural roads. A message from the Road Safety Authority. Visit rsa.ie.
Here at
Hi
Britain's
folks,
House
Tommy
of
Devitt here,
Volunteers Mobile.
inviting you to join myself and Jimmy Stafford this Monday night for another edition of the Monday Night Sessions. On the show this week, we welcome David Craig and the High Flying Paddies. The pupils from the Ross's Community School will also be dropping by for a chat and a few tunes. And we also give a first-time welcome to Ballyshannon singer-songwriter Sean Gibbons. So that's the Monday Night Sessions this Monday night between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. as always, right here on Highland Radio.
Rain will... Oh, here's the weather. Rain will gradually clear northeastwards early on, with clear spells developing and scattered showers to follow, heavy at times. Lowest temperatures of 9 to 11 degrees, fresh to strong southerly winds reaching gale force strength on the coast.
Highland Radio, your voice, your station.
We didn't do a take on that. We should have done a take on that, Barry. Met Erin, do not fret.
For good crack.
Continuing success to Barry, and not forgetting JR from your neighbour with the most luscious lawn in Down Strands. What's that mean?
I can't name him because he uses that many synthetic chemicals on his lawn. It's always going to look green.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he thinks he has a good lawn, but it's fake.
Oh,
he
that's
knows who he
JR.
is. No, that's my dad.
Oh, that's your dad.
He said, "Don't forget my dad." But that guy who's talking, he's talking about his luscious lawn. He's my next door neighbour. We'll call him A. Or no, let's say his name's Alan.
You get on, do you?
Huh?
You get on.
Oh, we get on.
Oh,
hey.
that's good, yeah.
Good slide eggs all the time.
That's lovely. Continue from your neighbour, your lovely neighbour with the most luscious green lawn in Down. Where's Down Strands?
That's what we call Yarn and Portnew.
All right.
And Rossbeg is Down Strands.
Oh, beautiful. It is a lovely part of Donegal, isn't it? When you look across the beaches there and the whole lot, and it's just amazing. If you just joined us, it's 6 minutes past 9 o'clock. It's Jimmy Stafford with you, and my special guest co-presenter is Barry Quinn from the Port New Market Garden. Follow him on Instagram. You have to follow him. And as I was saying earlier on, Ryan Tubridy popped in there just before 8 o'clock and gave him a follow. And can I say what Danny Minogue's doing tonight?
You can if you want.
And Danny Minogue is washing her hands with his soap tonight, believe it or not.
In Australia.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Because he was talking to her this morning via text. And so there, stand by for a video from Danny Minogue washing her hands with the soap from Donegal, from Portnew. That is incredible when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great. It's amazing, really, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You could pinch it. But it is it's true.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. But it's all about music. Barry, this next song, to get this hour going, it's just probably one of my favourite songs.
Yeah.
We had a singer-songwriter up here this year in Monday Night Sessions, and Johnny Coonan. He sang it live, and if you close your eyes, it was I won't give it away, but your next choice is...
Yeah, so this is another one of those absolute classic performers who's had a struggling career. He really is only kind of, in the last 10 or 15 years, people are really realising what an incredible man this was, and he's left us with a catalogue of a legacy of music for us to enjoy. This song is another one of those moving songs that, you know, it really tells his story.
Yeah.
And I can relate to it playing music and being on the road, and there's great lines in it that really resonate with me. And it's Christy Hennessy and his Roll Back the Clouds.
This is beautiful. Hi Barry, your next profession will be a great presenter of music or gardening in Highland Radio. Excellent show from us all in Lochfad. That's Michael and Siobhan McNeilis.
How are you doing, folks?
This is over 5 minutes long, but this is beautiful. Sit back and enjoy Roll Back the Clouds from Christy Hennessy.
Lovely.
I've been sitting here so long for you to hear my songs, but all you want to know, have I been on the radio? Who's the biggest star I've seen? What is my favorite scene? And if I get the job, would I sing on Mars? Yes, sir, I would sing on Mars. I'd play upon a star. I'd sing songs of the sun. And when my job was done, I would say I love you so. And I'd like to play one more, just to all young lovers for the road. Tell me, sir, yeah, just how far I need to go to be a star. I have known my highs and lows. I've worked in every show. I've played in every town and brought some houses down. Critics never notice me. I'm not a star, you see. And yet I give my heart to every part. I would stand for hours and hours. I'd wade through sun and showers with my dancing shoes and my dreams on view. I'd walk upon an empty stage with one light in my face, to be told don't phone us, but we'll phone you. The same old scenes, the same old happenings, 100 miles of shows, and yet no place to go. And when your luck is all run out, you're asked to take a bow. You've just stolen the show, but now you're on your own. Yeah. on Mars. My dream scene is meet a star, meet a star. I am a star.
Beautiful, Barry. We're just talking about Johnny Coolin did the version here on Monday Night Sessions this year, which got a huge reaction. And Barry, you tell me you do a version of it as well. And you weren't boasting, but you actually do a version of Roll Back the Clouds, which you might give us when you come up in...
maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah. It's beautiful, but it's just powerful. You just go back in his back catalogue and songs. And I love the album he did with the duets. He sang with like sort of, Tommy Fleming. It's wonderful. Hermione Hennessy's daughter has a fabulous voice as well, and she would have been with him on many of the albums. Yeah. That Phacelia, somebody asked about that plant Phacelia. Yeah, it's a beautiful fruit. It's like in a Chinese lantern, and you can grow it in your polytunnel, and then it ripens, and beautiful fruit, actually, lovely sweet. So, Michael, if you were making a cup of tea when I said Barry said he'll have one of those,
I'll take it for sure.
You'll take it.
Well, I have 6 tunnels. I'll find a place in one of them.
It's going for free.
I'll take it in for free.
Listen, we're fast approaching the end of our selection as well. Anybody you'd like to say hello to?
Oh yeah, of course. A big shout out to my family down in Portnew. My mum and dad, I'm sure, are listening there, and my wife Yuka and my 2 kids. They're definitely in bed by now.
Yeah,
and my brothers and all. And a big shout out to the Duck Street Jam Band, the boys.
And where are you playing next? Is there any gig coming up?
We're doing private functions. Yeah, there's nothing on public for the foreseeable.
Is this kind of stuff you do with Ryan Tubridy and all that you don't talk about till...
Nothing like that. Nothing secret. Yeah.
Flying to London tomorrow. He's not telling us. And they're flying him back on Sunday, huh?
Yeah. Paris, actually.
Oh, was it Paris?
Yeah.
You heard it first here. Listen, to get this next song, your selection here again. You've went through that range of musicians tonight that are legendary, I suppose, in the music industry with such a. But this one is legendary too. They all are, but this one is especially so.
Yeah, back in the early 2000s, they released the very best of, and I didn't really have much knowledge of them at the time. My brother Big Dan, who you met in Melton the other day, he got their album for Christmas. And I never stopped listening to it. And this is one of their most beautiful songs. Great melody and a pure poem. And it's the Pogues. It's A Pair of Brown Eyes.
One summer evening, drunk to hell, I sat there nearly lifeless. An old man in the corner sang where the water lilies grow. And on the jukebox, Johnny sang about a thing called love. And it's how are you, kid, and what's your name, and how would you bloody know? In blood and death, 'neath a screaming sky, I lay down on the ground, and the arms and legs of other men were scattered all around. Some cursed, some prayed, then cursed, then prayed, then bled some more. And the only thing that I could see was a pair of brown eyes that was looking at me. But when we got back, labelled parts 1 to 3, there was no pair of brown eyes waiting for me. And a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. I looked at him, he looked at me. All I could do was hate him. Well, Ray and Philip made a sign of my elusive dreams. I saw the streams, the rolling hills where his brown eyes were waiting, and I thought about a pair of brown eyes that waited once for me. So drunk to hell, I left the place, sometimes crawling, sometimes walking. A hungry sound came across the breeze, so I gave the walls a talking. And I heard the sounds of long ago from the old canal, and the birds were whistling in the trees where the wind was gently laughing. And a roving, I'll go. A roving, I'll go. And a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. For a pair of brown eyes. And a roving, I'll go. And a roving, I'll go. And a roving, I'll go for a pair of brown eyes. For a pair of brown eyes.
There we go, Barry Quinn with his second last choice, which is the beautiful Pogues and Pair of Brown Eyes. How do I get the soap? You didn't bring any up with you tonight, actually.
I give you enough, Jimmy. Yeah, you can buy it on portnewmarketgarden.ie.
Portnewmarketgarden.ie.
A couple of deals running there for a 7-bar bundle and that. So.
Oh, brilliant. And is it different flavours? Or
Yeah,
not
flavours is
different
what we
flavours?
call it too sometimes. But don't eat the soap. Yeah, there's 7 different varieties of
Varieties,
soap.
I should say.
And they all offer something different. Yeah.
Danny Minogue is washing her hands in the soap tonight. There you have it. Kylie Minogue's sister. Well, where else would you get it in the
That's
world?
something.
On a Thursday night in Highland Radio with Barry Quinn at 21 minutes past 9. That is in itself. And Tubridy's just kicked off Holland at 5:28 before he walked into the studio as well. It's all happening here on Highland Radio and you got a Physalis plant as well. And
Yeah,
Paul
winner.
McDavid has given you massive compliments,
Yeah.
and people around the world are listening and enjoying yours, and have said you should be a radio presenter. So there you are. You've just ticked so many boxes tonight.
It was worth the trip over the mountain.
Absolutely, Barry. It's been a pleasure, and thank you for coming up on your own steam as well tonight from Portnew on a really blustery and wet night. I know it's been a rough night out there for many people on the roads. Really appreciate it, and your choice of music has been. I know you have a list of more songs there as well, including the Little Musgrave, which we hadn't played, and we had what else was there? There was. I think we got most of it actually, bar
We
the
did.
frames. We didn't get the frames in
Yeah.
either, but we'll get one more in, I think, for to get you on the road home. And I love this choice as well.
Yeah, so this is just, I mean, I couldn't go through a show like this without playing a song by this legend of Irish music, another poet, And this song and this version of the song with that crowd that you can feel the atmosphere and the vibe singing along with them. This is hair on the back of the neck job. And this is Christy Moore. That's North and South. What a song.
Yeah, brilliant. Barry, it's been a pleasure chatting to you. Really enjoyed it. I didn't really know you before this, and that was one of the reasons. When we have these radio shows, I sometimes don't really know the person that well. It's lovely to get to know you as a person, your family, your music choices, what you're doing in life from a business perspective, but more importantly, it's about the music. And you talked about how when you're singing on stage with the Duck Street Jam Band as well, how music hits home for you. And I like Christy Hennessy. Beautiful selection. We'll hear more from you next year. You will be up with us on the Monday Night Show, and I'm sure we'll see. Just follow him on the Port New Market Garden. Yeah. That's a PORTNOO market, all one word. You'll follow him. You'll have great fun. You have to see your videos are really like you do them all yourself, right? And the production you do them. I asked you that day how you just do them on the iPhone. I was like, how do you pinch all this together? Because it's amazing. So
yeah. Takes time, but it works.
Well done, Barry. Thanks a million. Safe home on your journey back. Darren Booth has the bar ready for you. But this is the Christy Moore and North and South.
I wanna reach out over the loch and feel your hand across the water. Walk with you along an unapproved road, not looking over my shoulder. I wanna sing, I wanna hear, to understand your fear, but we're north and south of the river. I've been doing it wrong all my life. This holy town has turned me over. A man on the run from what he couldn't understand, as the wind from the loch blew colder and colder. There was a badness that had its way. Love wasn't lost, it just got misled. And north and south of the river. Can we stop playing these old tunes? Oh darling, I don't have the answer. I wanna meet you where you are. I don't need you to surrender. There's some high ground that's not worth taking. There's some connections that are not worth making. The old church bells no longer ringing, and somebody else